I'm Shah from Gaming It Wrong, and this is Planet Coaster 2, a game that's usually about building your very own thriving theme park full of roller coasters, water slides, and all that fun stuff. You're tasked to keep your guest cringily happy at all times to improve your park rating. But let's face it, 100% happiness is not real life, so I'm going to be doing something a little bit different. We're going to create the best theme park ever, and that's going to get thousands of guests to come and visit us, but we're only going to give them one toilet. So let's see what kind of misery we can create. We don't like life to be easy here, we like it to be miserable and relatable. That's why we're calling our park Hold It in Hope. Let's go. So obviously we start with our normal entrance, which is pretty boring, and I could easily put the toilet right here. It's just too close to my liking. So we're going to go all the way to this area over here, which is right next to a body of water. I like to think of this as something that's going to torture our guests. Right, I just need to adjust the toilet just to get it perfectly in this spot. Okay, now we've done that, I need to build a path to the toilet to the heart. Obviously, I'm going to make this blue and a swirly, watery path as well, just to make it extra triggering for the very desperate park guests. I could make this easy, or I could make it really hard. Let me think which one I'm going to pick. Yeah, let's pick the hard one. Let's go all the way around the torture water, I'm going to call it. Yeah. And let's make this path as windy as we possibly can. I want to go up and down and round and round. You know, this is going to be long. They're going to be having to hold this in. Oh no. They're going to be desperate by the time they get to these toilets. If they get to these toilets. You know, if they don't turn around and actually decide to leave first. I can't think of anything more appropriate than to fill the entrance with drinks, because they need to fill the bladders. They also added lots of food stations because then they get really thirsty. Everything's proper salty, so they eat here, they're going to need drinks, they're going to get full bladders, they're going to have to walk the windy road to death. Simple. The first ride I want is one that's full of water for, you know, obvious reasons. So I'm going to put this log flume right here, as close to the start of the park as I can. With no power, it means I have to connect it up to the complicated system that is the Planet Coaster 2 electrical grid. Let me show you. You have to put down all these power generators. I've chosen to put down solar stuff because we care about the turtles. And then you have to connect all these dots to everything you want powered. And to make more people come into our park, we're going to make all of our rides free. That is the wisest financial decision I think I've ever made in my life. It was time to wind our toilet path right down to the park so that our 63 visitors could make their way to the loo.
One eternity later.
And we're done. There you go. There's our path. Look at it. Just imagine meandering your way down that path, gazing at all the scenery, whilst being absolutely desperate for the toilet. I have only got 74 people in this park, so I need to up my star rating like crazy, because it's only at 0.6. It's dire. So I've been installing some rides, and now I'm going to make a massive pool area, where I'm just going to shove as many swimming pools as I possibly can. No, it's not in the shape of what you think it is. Get your head out the gutter, give me time. So that's the swimming area blob done. And I'll just add the connection like that. Sorted. And by the power of editing, all the pools are in. Given a few minutes, I then had a 1.3 star rating and 255 visitors. And we even had our first set of adventurers. Oh, they're on the way. They're on the way to the toilet. Is it super creepy if I just watch them, see how long it takes them to get there? Nah, let's do it. So I'm starting to follow them at 10:04 a.m. Let's see how long this takes. Let me know in the comments your predictions for how many minutes or hours or days this is going to take them to get to the toilet. Wait. They've turned around. We are only 41 minutes in and they've given up. All I want you to do is walk 3 hours in the blistering heat to get to the toilet. Right, we're going to have to figure out why. So let's have a look, see where they're going. Oh man, they're going home, and by the looks of these thoughts, they needed some entertainment and some food. So I might actually have to put some food along this path. I'm going to put down some entertainment and some things like drinks. In fact, no, I'm going to put way more drinks down. So that makes so much more sense. My original plan was to make this path torture. I wanted the sun beating down on them. I wanted them to be desperate for the toilet and it to be hell on earth, basically. Turns out they won't walk that. I don't know why. So I had to end up putting down benches for them to sit at because they were far too tired. I had to put down lots of trees so that they could stay away from the sun and not get sunburnt. Hold on a minute. We have a runner, guys. I swear to God. We've got a runner. What's she running for? Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Oh, she's only heading to the guest services. That's annoying. I did, however, let me show you where I put the guest services. This would mean that everybody who was sunburned or was getting rained on, which is like literally everybody, would have to come to guest services to get sun cream and umbrellas. See, my plan is working. Bear with. Tried to find our runner, but I couldn't find her. So instead I found Jennifer Hansen. Jennifer says she's going to go to toilet cubicle 2. So let's see if she actually makes it. She looks absolutely desperate, bless her. And she's trying to get there in the rain without an umbrella. Luckily for her, services is next to it, so she might go there too, but we'll see. Guys, we've got our first person who's gone into the toilet. Yes, it worked. Yes. Right, we're going to see how long it takes her to get back, and we'll have to times that by 2, and then that's our journey. Okay. As before, predictions in the comments. Let's go. The time is 4:08, so that's our starting point. Here we go. We're 1 hour in. And that's 2. Took her just under 3 hours. So times that by 2 and it is a 6-hour journey. I think we can safely say that the time it takes to walk to the toilet and back, especially when you're desperate, is torture. So that makes this path a success. I'm going to title this The Path of Hell. And that suits it pretty well, to be honest with you. And I'm just going to decorate it with lots of triggering, water, fluid, liquidy based stuff, just to give them a gist of what's going on here. I think that gives a good aura of your bladder needs to toughen up. And I've decided to whack in a few signs. So we've got clench it, we had enjoy the walk, we've got drip drip because, you know, obvious. We've got nearly there, even though it's not even halfway. So I'll then put just kidding. And then put can you see it right in front of the toilet, and they've got to go all the way around it. 3-hour walk done. It's so evil and I love it. But do you know it's even more evil? It's building a water slide 10 million thousand feet in the air and just letting them fall to their death. What is wrong with me? I question that far too much. Right, for all rides in Planet Coaster 2, you have to do a test, otherwise it won't open because it classes it as not safe. If they make it down the ride, it'll be safe and you can open it. And look at that, we can open it. Because of course this is 100% getting a 5-star safety rating. Let's see if we can get any guests on this. I mean, you can perish for free. What's not to like? Our first victim seems to be a woman and 4 children. Now, if that's a mother, I would 100% be calling social services on this because those children are not surviving it. I mean, I'm not being funny, but I don't think they're tall enough. We seem to have gone so high that the game's laws of physics are broken. So we're going to follow our first child down the water slide. So far so good. I'm not sure she knows what's coming. However, she has just walked up an infinite amount of stairs. We see the exit. Oh, she missed the exit and just went straight through the floor. I think she's going to hit that. Is she going to hit that staircase? Oh, that was close. Oh, and she's hit the water with a smile on her face. She looks very excited to be alive. At least the lifeguard is looking out for safety. Oh, hold on a second. He's mad. We've caused a safety breach here. The toilet isn't their only issue. They're also burnt to a crisp and very tired. Although we had 3,600 guests already, I wanted more. So I decided to put down as many buses in this vicinity as I possibly could. Yes, they fit there perfectly. They just have to walk around them or through them according to this game. Let's get some different colours in. I think the rows of the different colours work beautifully. That's it. We're missing on some pinks. So, oh, it'll fit there. Will this one fit right here? Yeah, I think so. Yes, who doesn't love a bit of claustrophobia? But I've got a good idea. I'm going to build a hole and I'm going to put a swimming pool at the bottom of it. You'll see, you'll see, you'll see. Can you imagine if a face appeared right now? I'll just take the pool tool with the drawer attachment thing to it. And draw around the base of our hole. And we'll have a perfectly fitting swimming pool at the bottom. There you go. Perfect. Gorgeous. The guests are never leaving and I want them to see every inch of this hellhole. It's giving Buried Alive Paradise vibes. I know it's not part of our goals or the challenge, but I want to put a toilet down here just because it's a seriously awkward place for it to be. Okay, so my idea is complete. Now I just need a way for the guests to get here. Don't worry, I have a plan for that. Right. Obviously, we're going to need a water slide. We could have it at a normal height, but where's the fun in that? Let's have it tall, because the drop's not big enough already. Let's add a path so that the customers who don't enjoy the life can get on it. Safety test. Guess what? It passed with flying colours, so we've opened it. I'm starting to think this park needs its own social services department because, yet again, another set of parents have brought their kids on this death ride. We don't have to wait patiently. Right, we're getting on. Let's go. Don't worry, little fella. You're just going to go down this yellow slide right into this hole and never come out again. It's not a bad thing. There's a swimming pool, there's a toilet, there's your family. What more do you want? Okay, so we've got our first family in here and we need more. I need to fill this place. I have an idea. I added all the slides. On a quick side note, so many people are using our original toilet, it just keeps getting dirty. I'm just constantly cleaning it. This is doing my head in now. Stop walking 3 hours to the toilet and 3 hours back. Just hold it or leave. Back to the water slides and the fun stuff. I want to build another tube one going like directly down, I think, into the hole. Okay, so we'll take it at an angle down so they start speeding up. And then what if it just like drops off? Like literally as vertical as we can go. Perfect. I've got a dummy on its way down. Oh my God. This is going to be beautiful. Let's open it because that is safe. I put some entertainers in here, but I like clicked fast multiple times and they've just now turned into a multiple-headed dinosaur. But the guests are loving it, so they'd love something in this hole. These guys, on the other hand, these guys are screaming for their lives, but no one's going to hear you. And watch as your new entertainment is seeing people rain from the sky. I think this is the best slide yet. It's not even fully built yet. How's she on it? Like, what? Testing! Why are the dummies wearing a swim cap and goggles? This is chaos. This is chaotic. Oh my God. Did you see the raft take out that woman? I'll replay that for you in slow motion. Remember when that girl came down the slide just as I was finishing building it? I've worked out why. And it's really simple. I don't know why I didn't think of it before. So I built it in a massive spiral on the way down. So the guys coming in from the top slides, they're just landing in it and then going down it. It's like a slide party. Maybe not for this guy. I don't think he had a great time. And I think that is the perfect way to end this video. We have a constantly unclean toilet that 4,500 people use and a pit that is full of more people that cannot leave. The injury rate is skyrocketing, mainly thanks to this pole that people just keep slamming their faces into. And of course we have the game-breaking heights of this water slide. Thanks for watching. It's been fun, it's been wrong, and I'll see you in the next one.